Hello everyone, pixelwitch here. Welcome back to the Lovecraft family. Lilith just came home from work and she has the want to learn fire prevention, so I thought why not? Let's start with that. And then I'm thinking that she can probably sleep for about 2 hours so that she has more than enough time during the night to do her thing, work on the car. Now I have been working on another community lot. Let's go and see who is calling. Maybe it's going to be Sasha, maybe it's going to be Daisy. I still have that one locked in when they become best friends. 57, yeah, they should become best friends. And she should become best friends with Quinn as well. Oh, and it's Daisy, wonderful. They should become best friends. There we go, wonderful. Now I have been working and we lost the fire prevention, so gain a skill point. We could go and work on body once again. I've been working on a new community lot and I would like to show it off to you. And I did some decorating with that lot. I did want more, but I just decided to keep it on the simple side. I'll speak more about that later. So after Daisy, we can go and speak to Quinn for falls at once, and then she has a nice chunk of aspiration points. Lilith and Quinn did speak for a while, but they're still not best friends, and it's all because they disagree about topics, but also I feel that he doesn't like Lilith as much as Lilith likes him. Now while she's busy with this, I thought that I would go and speak about the random occurrence scenario that I've made for this series. I had a much longer list, but I ended up trimming it because I felt that certain events couldn't take place, mostly because this neighborhood is really new and we couldn't achieve certain things. So right now I only have a list of 12 possible events. And we start with winner lottery, small winner lottery, medium winner lottery, large. Bankruptcy, you lose all your simoleons. Adopt a child, distant relative moves in. Sim elopes with the sim they have the highest relationship with. An engaged sim gets dumped. Husband-wife abandons family. Adopt a pet. Go on a blind date. Write a novel. And I originally had categories, but I wasn't feeling the categories, so I just decided to put it in one list. I am thinking about adding a few events concerning death, that a sim in the household will pass away because of illness. Anything like that, I am considering it, but I don't know if I want it at the moment. And also lastly, I was inspired to add the random occurrence scenario to this challenge because of Fire Princess's Medieval Charter Challenge. It's officially autumn, the new season, so let's go and see what we're going to get for the random occurrence scenario. 11. Go on a blind date. Okay, so here is what I'm going to do with that. I am going to make a new sim, a new townie, and then Daisy is basically going to set up that date for Lilith. So Sasha is still a possibility for her, but Daisy is also helping out a friend. Like, you don't need to go and settle for Sasha, maybe there's someone else. So I really like that. But it is Saturday and she has the day off, and I still want to go and spend the day with Sasha. And then I'm thinking she'll have the blind date on Monday. Though she could possibly get a promotion when she goes back to work. But if she doesn't get the promotion, then she can have the blind date on the Monday. And I'm thinking that we're going to have the random occurrence scenario every season, or maybe even every second season. I'll think about that. And then also let's look at the wants. So she does want to go and work on the car again, and she also wants to talk about a hobby. So she will, yes, most probably want to talk about tinkering. And here is my newest community lot. It is a pond, a swimmable pond actually. And she's going to spend her day over here. And I will also show you how this community lot looks like in neighborhood view, like where it is. And Daisy is here as well, and then about her wants, she wants to slow dance, and she once again wants to learn fire prevention. I'm just waiting for Sasha to arrive. Oh, and there he is. Hello! But look at him, he's just caressing her cheek. And she's gonna go on a blind date soon. Let's go and chat. I'm really happy with the lot. I did want to have, well, more rocks. I wanted rocks just lying in the lake. But I decided to keep it a bit simple. I also wanted more grass and more flowers, but once again just decided to keep it simple. And also like that we basically swimming with the fishes. Oh, look at him go, Quinn. Okay, she wants to be BFFs with him and classic dance. Look there, Daisy's just watching them like that. So dance, classic, there we go. Okay, she first wanted to go and throw herself at him. But I'm also thinking that years and years ago when the whole nuclear event happened and people were struggling and they were just surviving, I would think that this pond... The pond was maybe a bit smaller back then, but I'm thinking that this pond was a bit of an oasis for the community. Let's see if she's going to immediately jump. Okay, there we go. Oh, just like Gwen. So I'm thinking we're going to spend our day in the water, swim around, get that body skill point, dive a few times. Oof, belly flop. And Lilith is automatically going to the higher diving plank. Oh, look over there, they're busy gossiping about Lilith. I was wondering where Sasha went. And this actually reminds me that I put in this, mod. This CC fishing spot. And that builds the body skill point. So I'm thinking that we are going to join Sasha to fish for a little bit, and then we can switch over to this one so that we can finish the body skill point. Sasha spoke about the military. Lilith was speaking about kissing, so she really wasn't interested in that topic just there. Oh, money. Maybe she's asking him about his job. So we first have to go and collect bait, so we'll just go for 5. And then we can go and fish after that, and then hopefully we'll get that body skill point. Once she has that, we can go home. And Quinn is having the time of his life in the pond. He has no interest fishing. Lilith was a bit too hungry to continue her fishing, so right now we'll go and tend to her needs and then maybe call up Quinn, try to become best friends with him. She now wants to get cooking level 4, and she's also having bass or squash, the fish that she caught at the pond. Lilith is feeling much better after a nap, and then now we are going to try, once again, to become best friends with Quinn. There we go, we achieved that, and then now gain a skill point. So I had an idea about the military. Earlier at the pond, Sasha spoke about the military. And I'm thinking that in the earlier years after the nuclear event, the military had a strong presence in certain communities, or most of the communities, and the military also had a presence over here in this community. They are no longer here. So I'm thinking in this neighborhood, the military did set up maybe a small base. I'm saying small because I really prefer smaller builds. Maybe they had a small base. And I'm thinking that that is going to be this community's gym, or rather the first gym that we have starting out. Our first gym is going to be a former military base, and I really like that idea. Okay, and a promotion, patrol officer. She has to go from 3 to 11. Okay, let's see. Okay, so she has to work on Monday and Tuesday. But she can probably have a blind date in the morning. Monday morning? Or we could just have a blind date now. Her needs are okay. She does need to go and take a shower, but I'm thinking that... because I finally want to go and get that body skill point. I just feel that because she is active, and because she has a high interest in sports, and because she is a police officer, she's gonna focus on the body skill point. I just feel that that makes sense for her. There we go. Finally gained that body skill point. So I've spent some time making our new townie, Lilith's blind date. So I want to tend to her needs, and we're also going to see who's calling, and then we're gonna go over to the pub, meet Daisy, meet the blind date. And once again I've used Booklet's method to curate the new Sims features, facial features. And Daisy's calling, so I would say that Daisy is asking, will you be at the pub soon? So we enter the pub, we hug Daisy. So Lilith asks her, where's the man you're going to introduce to me? Daisy says he's right here, this is Alfred Hicks. And he immediately asks her out. Alfred is a knowledge sim. He wants to become the head of SCIA. He is a Leo, sloppy at going, lazy, playful, oh dear, and grouchy. So he is a gumshoe, God. He's a gumshoe in the intelligence career. And then I decided to give him that job because he has an interest in crime and interest in travel. And he rolled the one for intelligence, he also rolled the one for education. So I decided on intelligence. So they are not getting along, and it's currently a lame date. So let's go and join him with this. Okay, I think we will have an okay date, maybe. But it really didn't start out so well. And then also Alfred, he has really pointy ears. His hair currently hides it a little bit. But I'm thinking that Alfred's ancestor is maybe a witch. Or maybe a fairy. And that's why his ears are so pointy. But let's go and see. 3/0, 1 bolt of chemistry. And him 9/2. Oh my god, the date is nearly over. So let's go and admire, let's try that. Okay, that did work. Okay, entertain, dance. So Alfred's one true hobby is music and dance. He really enjoyed that, and the date is gonna be over pretty soon. She wants to entertain, but she has no sense of humor. He wants to play with, entertain, tell a dirty joke. Entertaining hasn't been working because she has no sense of humor. So I'm thinking we have... play catch on a date. He is on the playful side, so we can say that they're not clicking because she is a little serious and she doesn't get jokes. So I just decided to go for the play catch option. I could have them slow dance, but they're really not clicking and I don't see that happening. And there we go. Oh that was kind of boring. I had hoped you would be a little more fun. So let's go and chat, see if they actually get along a bit better now. Play with, appreciate. Let's go and appreciate her. Oh, speaking about kissing. Okay, maybe they're saying they can try again. Because really right now they're actually getting along. But during the date they just didn't agree, they had terrible conversations. Speaking about meeting someone new. Maybe she's saying that she is glad that she met him because he's in the intelligence career and she finds that really fascinating. He autonomously started a conversation. And it was once again decent. And he again rolls the one to go and speak to her. And then he can go and greet Sasha. He wants to meet someone new. And then I'm also thinking we can do that. And then she can go inside, and then when she's inside, I wanted her to go and call over Daisy, because she's gonna go and speak to Daisy about Alfred. Okay, Alfred is leaving, so she's gonna quickly gossip, and then she's gonna say that, yeah, the date didn't really go so well, but maybe we'll try again. And then he's gonna give her a friendly hug, like, thank you for trying, that was really nice of you. And then I think, oh no sense of humor, remember, no sense of humor. we can go and chat. Once again, doesn't get along, but let's go and join Daisy. We always get along with Daisy, but I do think that she gets along much better with Sasha. Oh, and Daisy is not attracted to Alfred, so I think that was why she suggested Alfred to her. So I'm thinking that we can most probably ask Sasha out next. Lilith slow danced with him at the pond, and I also spent some time fishing together. But 3 a.m, I need to go and take care of her needs. Let's go and give her a hug, and then head home. While she does her thing, I want to talk about the new Sun and Moon set. In this new set, we can preserve food, and I'm thinking that the local government is encouraging citizens to grow their own food and preserve some of that food. And this initiative really started because of the stories about the food shortage during the early years after the nuclear event. And I'm also thinking that a playable sim in this community will become a farmer, will produce food for everyone, but even then the citizens will still be encouraged to grow their own plants and preserve their own food. So for Lilith, I'm thinking of putting a vegetable patch right over here. Don't think I want it close to the back of the house because I do want to go and expand the house a little bit. Also, if I do expand the house, I'm thinking that there's going to be a corridor over here, probably. And then a room over here, a room over there, and then a room over there as well. I do prefer smaller builds. I will go and see what I can do with that. We do currently have 5,000 simoleons, so that is something. And then also, speaking about the nuclear event, I considered putting in that mutated 2-headed cow from Fallout. Someone made that cow, and I did download it and test it out, and I thought that it would be a wonderful addition for the neighborhood. I thought that it would make sense, but what I could remember of the 2-headed cow was really vague in my head because I saw the images, Fallout images, a long time ago. So when I saw the cow again, I honestly just dropped the idea because that cow is just scary and creepy. And honestly, I did like it because of the story, because of the nuclear event. But no, absolutely no. So she's finally up, 11 a.m, and she rolled the wand to gain a skill point, which is wonderful because I do want her to get a logic skill point. And for that, I'm thinking that we can go to the magic shop. She can go and write an article, that work at home option. She can go and do that. She once again wants to work on the car, talk about hobbies or tinkering. She does want to go and be friends with Alfred, but I'm just going to get her ready and then we can go to the magic shop, and then she does have to go to work, but hopefully we'll be able to get that skill point as quickly as possible. There's actually not enough time to go to the magic shop before work, so I think we're just going to hang out here until it's time to go. I did consider having her go to the magic shop now, but then she's going to be super late, and I thought that she would do it because only 1 point of interest in work. But we want to keep our job performance high, decent, because this challenge is all about the lifetime wand, so I would rather go to work. Lilith is back from work and her job performance meter is absolutely amazing. Now she does need some comfort, but I am going to go and send her out immediately to the magic shop so that she can go and work on that logic skill point. And then the next time that she goes in, which is going to be the Tuesday, she can get a promotion. So let's go and work at home and then logic, then that is how we're gonna go and gain that skill point. And then also Daisy is here. I've been thinking about her. So she has 1 bot of chemistry with Sasha. She stared at Lilith and Sasha while they were interacting at the pond. She was swimming in the pond while that was happening. She suggested a blind date to Lilith, and she's not attracted to Alfred. She also gossiped about Lilith. That also happened at the pond. So, is she a bit selfish? Does she want Sasha for herself? That is honestly something I've been thinking about. I'll observe her a bit more, and then I'll also see if ACR is going to kick in for her and Sasha. Looks like we're going to get the logic skill point soon. So yeah, just going to lock that one in. Is really not attracted to Alfred. Now she wants to play a computer game, talk about hobby. Well, I guess we can go and talk about hobby and then tinkering. And then also we used the computer, so we have to go and make a donation. I think we can go and donate money, 100 simoleons. Oh, but Alfred does like tinkering. He's positive about that, so that is something that we can speak about with him. So 100 simoleons was donated. I'm just gonna go and say it was donated to this, turn off. To this little community lot for the electricity and the internet line and so on. Oh, but he is picking on Sasha. Let me just go and greet him, interact with him. 46/18, so nearly friends. Oh wait, no, don't joke. Chat, I would say. Speaking about friendship, new friends, Alfred decides to change the topic to the paranormal. He's curious about the magic shop, I would say. I think we can go and tell a story about mechanics. She's going to... Oh, and they are friends. She wants to go and gain a skill point. Also wants to gain logic level 2. So I'm really excited that we are going to get the 4th level in this career pretty soon. And she also wants to slow dance with us some. But I think I'm going to see what ACR is going to do concerning romance. So I think I'm just going to wait here for a little bit. Oh, she wants to go and speak to Daisy. Catch. ACR. Be smooched by ACR. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh dear. And then what is he gonna go and do? Oh my god. I think they are competing. Wow. Okay. Relationships, BFFs with them all. And she hasn't fallen in love with him just yet. Oh! Okay, and ACR wants to do something once again. Let me go and see. Catch. He's just throwing himself at her again and again and again. Maybe because of Alfred. Because he saw that Alfred made a move. Oh, but it looks like she's a bit stuck over there. She looks a bit unwilling. It's 5 AM. I feel that Lilith is gonna go home now. And then I am gonna go and show you the neighborhood. So far, I've added the magic shop. Then we also have the pond over here, surrounded by trees. And it is a bit further away from the road. I initially had it over here behind the pub, but I just really liked this image that the pond is further out, surrounded by trees. Decided to put in the rural lanes right over here, and I would like to add in more lanes, but for now this is going to be it. And also on the other side the path curves just a little bit, but then this one over here is pretty much straight. And that is the state of the neighborhood so far. 1 residential lot and then 3 community lots, and I am just loving this so far. And if you liked the episode, please leave a like. That will help the series grow and help the channel grow as well. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you all soon. So until then, until the next episode, take care. Pixelwitch out.